Hey guys, Alex and Dad from 7th Hour Films back again with the Sarah Jane Adventures. Last time around we had The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith. What was that one about?
Well, Sarah Jane falls for this guy, handsome, charming, seems to be going great. But it turns out that he was saved from dying by the trickster, and the whole thing was a plot to get Sarah Jane to get the doctor, the 10th Doctor. And of course everything is thwarted, and it was good to see David Tennant again. But I think what we had basically said was it was rushed. They should have introduced that character not in this episode but several episodes earlier, so that we wouldn't say, oh, this is an obvious plant to end up hurting either Sarah Jane or the Doctor or whoever.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all we watched of season 3, and now we are moving on to the last episode that we're going to do, which is episode 3 of season 4, which is, it's just right there in the title. It's called Death of the Doctor. So,
all right, now, if the 9th Doctor premiered in 2005, right?
Yes.
And went through 2006?
Through...
or just the end of 2005?
Well, the 9th Doctor... The 9th Doctor was 2005. The 10th Doctor was 2006 through the end of 2009.
Okay, and this says this is like October 2010. So, is this Matt Smith? Because wouldn't Matt Smith have been the Doctor by this point?
It could be anybody.
So, right. Well, let's find out.
Well, yeah. So.
I'm going off because I was looking at some of these other things and when they aired, and I went, wait a minute, 2010? Tenet was out by that time, I thought. Oh, anyway, so I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, let's just get to it then with part 1.
So we went into town and...
Oh, I hope you finished your work.
Oh, Sanjay owes me £5 because I bet him you'd say that.
Right, and who's Sanjay?
Oh, he's just down the hall.
Oh, Luke moved out.
Clicked straight away.
I completely forgot that happened.
Is he at college or what?
I think so.
I think he's the best mate I've ever had all my life.
Oh. So now it's just Clyde and Ronnie.
That is brilliant.
What?
That is such a classic.
Alright, forget next week's swap boy, you're on your own.
Emergency broadcast. Unit armed forces are converging on this house, Sarah Jane.
Oh no, Unit!
I'm sorry, but it's my solemn duty to inform you that your friend, the Doctor, is dead.
Don't be stupid.
He can't be.
The Doctor's gone. He's dead.
He does that every so often. He can get out of that.
I can confirm the Shanshith are known throughout the universe as the carers of the dead. It is said they trawl the battlefields of outer space, looking for heroes to bring home.
Yeah, well, that's
Like
quite enough from you, thanks.
Demons of the Punjab?
I bring condolences from the Claw Shanshith of the 15th Funeral Fleet upon this terrible day.
Wow.
They trawl around for the dead,
Doesn't
huh?
he trust that thing? Just look at him.
Then you'll come.
Oh, yes. Nothing's going to make me miss this. I'll be there.
You gotta check it out.
What's that for?
Don't you ever go anywhere, okay?
Not even to the shops?
No. Not anywhere.
The most subtle unit base we've ever seen.
One of the royal family was called Lord Snowden, but I don't remember which one.
I don't know.
Well, it's all been a bit of a rush. The Brigadier's stranded in Peru and Miss Shaw can't make it back from Moonbase until Sunday.
Oh.
You've got a moon base. Oh man, I am running out of reactions.
Wait, you've got Grask? What are you doing with Grask? I knew it. I said there was something going on. Sorry, what's the problem?
No, that was just the one Grask that was a problem.
Grask very different. Grask are blue. Ain't Grask. Grask make me stamp my feet.
The Grask was stranded
Well,
on
it's something
Earth
common
in
then.
2006. We took them in and they've been earning their keep as workmen.
Grask. Build rocket for funeral. Come and see. Come and see.
What do you need a rocket for?
15 will take the Doctor's body into space, sealed inside a lead-lined coffin. Then he'll be set free. From death as in life.
Very poetic. I think it's beautiful.
That seems dangerous to just
Just
let the Doctor's body float out there.
To be sealed off as part of the curfew.
The idea of
Take
shooting
to
a
your bedrooms,
famous
then
person
shake
into
the whole in a
space.
gathering of remembrance.
We do that, but
But you see,
there's a
so bright.
novel, I think, by Tom Robbins called Another Roadside Attraction, where somewhere they literally find the body of Jesus and they sneak it onto a rocket that's being sent to the sun.
You know, Jesus was actually buried in Japan. I'll tell you about that later.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
The Claw Sheath invites you to spend tonight reflecting in the memories of a loved one lost.
I think the Shan Sheath is also voiced by David Bradley. Yeah. Remember all the doctors you saw.
Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, we've never actually met, but it's Joe Grant, isn't it?
Wow, it's a long time since I've been called that. Actually, it's Joe Jones since I got married.
Well, it's been a long time since we saw Joe.
Just to get here today, we were on the southern plateau of the Tierra del Fuego, so we had to hike to Buenos Aires, get a boat to Las Malvinas, and a cargo plane across the Atlantic. Where are you guys from?
Ealing.
Oh, there's still so many.
Ealing is neat.
Still married?
Oh, yes. He's picketing an oil rig in the Ascension Islands at the moment. And I've got 7 children. 7?
Jeez.
And Santiago is one of 12 grandchildren. Would you believe? Number 13 on its way. Oh, how about you, sweetie?
Oh, I've got a son. He's called Luke. He's just gone to university. Oh, no dad on the picture.
Ah, playing the field. Good on you, girl.
No, not exactly, but no.
I never saw him again.
Oh, well, it was just a coincidence. The first time we were both investigating this case.
First time? You
Aw.
mean it was more than once?
Yeah.
Oh. He must have really liked you.
Aw, poor Joe.
Far away as many
She was with
years.
the third Doctor, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Just the third.
Just the third. And then she left and Sarah Jane came in.
Yeah.
Who'd faked the doctor's death and why?
Ah, and these can help us to think. They're scented with Jatamansi oil. It's a herb from the banks of the Ganges. It helps to focus the mind. The doctor took me to this planet once called Peladon, and the smell of Lapacho, well, it reminds me of the royal palace.
I went to Peladon.
You never did.
With the great beast, Agador.
Same planet. Okay. Laters.
This is great. It's like she has a sister.
I really wish he was here right now, because then he could explain this.
What? It's happening again.
I know, but I can't say anything, can I? Not inside unit. Lock me up and dissect me.
Hold on.
Eh.
What do you mean it's happening again?
You coming?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, you'll be fine. We do this kind of thing all the time.
Hey, my grandma's handcuffed herself to Robert Mugabe.
He's an African politician.
Back up, back up!
We are witness.
No one to turn around.
Go backwards, shuffle!
Faster! Shuffle for your life!
I first,
I mean,
my brothers.
I don't think they can get through that, so.
I think there's something wrong. Wrong? As in, you mean just like the old days sort of wrong?
Oh, except
the old days. Move it.
You've got to get out of here.
Good.
Oh, you made it.
So, gosh, that was different. Hello, everyone.
who are you?
Where's Clyde?
Come on, Ronnie, use your brain. Clyde knows what places. Yes, I'm where he was, so he's where I was, which means right now, ooh, he's in a lot of trouble.
Doctor?
Poor Clyde.
It's you, isn't it? Oh, you've done it again.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Doctor? That's the doctor.
What doctor? The doctor? My doctor?
Yeah, well, he couldn't change his face.
Why, no. Into a baby's.
Oh, yeah, but you know, from my point of view, last time I saw you, Joe Grant, you were what, 21, 22? It's like someone baked you.
Everyone, meanwhile, I'm
So sorry for your loss, Doctor. Rest in peace.
Alrighty. That is part 1.
Alright, so it was Matt Smith.
Yeah. Which, it's a very interesting thing, because, this show is so Tenet era, so to have him interacting with them is a really nice change, basically.
Yeah.
This is the only time that Russell T Davies wrote for Matt Smith, specifically, because he never wrote any of the... Once Moffat took over, he retired, and that was that. But they still had a couple seasons of Sarah Jane and Torchwood left, so... And I think this one kind of works better than the last one we saw, mainly just because this also has Joe.
Yeah.
And that's just so great seeing Joe again, so... So yeah, we last saw her in, was it The Green Death? That was...
So she ran off with the hippie.
Yeah, in the 70s, so... And yeah, they ran off, and then they just kept running and running and running. Honestly, I don't think there's a novel series about Joe's adventures, but there should be, because it all sounds interesting, so... So yeah. Yeah. Just a very good, interesting episode, and good to see, again, the 11th Doctor.
Now, Joe wasn't in the 5 Doctors?
No.
Okay.
No. Sarah Jane was, so she met all those, because they specifically, paired up each of the 5 Doctors with a specific companion.
Yeah.
So the first Doctor had Susan, the second Doctor had the Brigadier, the third Doctor had Sarah Jane, the fourth Doctor was Sir not appearing in this special, and then the fifth Doctor obviously had Tegan and Turlough. So yeah, but it is good. It is good to see her again, and the fact that she's exactly the same as she was in the 70s. So yeah, I guess we can move on to part 2.
Her son, a genetically engineered boy genius,
who is also Sir not appearing in this episode.
No Amy and Rory.
I was on a planet. No, never mind that. Run!
You forget it.
You, Sarah, and you, Joe.
Need us for what?
Remember the old days when we go zooming off to faraway worlds?
Oh. Oh, it's been so long. Oh no, the TARDIS.
Did it hurt?
No.
I mean the regeneration. That last body of yours. Was he okay in the end?
I am okay.
Because I'm travelling with Amy now, and Rory. They got married, so I dropped them off at a honeymoon planet, which isn't what you'd think. It's not a planet for a honeymoon, it's a planet on a honeymoon. It married an asteroid. And they nicked the TARDIS. The Shanshi, not Amy, and fortunately I had all this wreckage to build the space-swapping doodah thingamawhat's-it.
I waited my whole silly life.
Oh, but you're an idiot.
Well, there we have it.
No, but don't you see? How could I ever find you? You spent the past 40 years living in huts, climbing up trees, tearing down barricades. You've done everything from flying kites on Kilimanjaro to sailing down the Yangtze in a tea chest. Not even TARDIS could pin you down.
Hold on. So you've been watching me all this time?
No. Because you're right, I don't look back, I can't. But the last time I was dying, I looked back on all of you, every single one. And I was so proud.
Pizza good?
I can't believe you get to do this all the time. Like aliens and chases and stuff. You can talk, Santiago. You off to Paraguay and Mount Everest. Dude, you just sapped into another planet. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we've been to...
She's in Japan organising a rally. I mean, that's great. You know, it's really good work. Yeah, of course it is. Before that, she was in Africa finding shellflower plants. My father's with the Gay Dads organisation hiking across Antarctica. We've been together since about...
Ventilation shafts! That takes me back. Breathing forwards.
Hurry up! We're getting boiled alive! Hold on! We're coming!
Don't worry, Santiago. I'm here. You go first. You've got the sonic lips.
Oh, jeez.
Go, Sarah! They're roasting us! Sarah.
They can take care of themselves.
Can't turn round. You have to shuffle backwards. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Clyde.
Could step out and turn around.
No, it's no time.
Even your eyes are different. It's weird because I thought the eyes would stay the same, you know. Can you change colour or are you always white?
No, I can be anything.
And is there a limit? I mean, how many times can you change?
507.
Oh.
The Shan Sheath can take me to the stars because there is nothing left for me here on Earth. Not anymore.
Didn't you just say unit head of Moonbase? Why not go there?
Every loss, every sunset, every scent, every terror, every joy, every doctor, every me.
I remember.
Overloaded.
Your funeral turns out to be ours instead.
My funeral?
Doctor, all of you, you'll have to look for me, please.
No, but listen, my funeral, don't you see? It's my funeral!
With the legs, I'm coughing.
Oh, they were gonna throw that thing into space.
Yeah! How much time have they got?
Big Bang, 10 seconds.
Let's get out of here.
What do you mean the Mona Lisa?
Yeah? Smells like roast chicken.
It still smells the same. Nope. Gotta say goodbye, or else I'd stay with you forever. Besides, I probably couldn't keep up anymore. Get you into trouble with the Time Lords.
Yeah, I'd probably better go.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
Maybe not. Because between you and me, if that day ever comes, I think the whole universe might just shiver.
See Japan, it's amazing. It's like 80% forest. It goes on for as far as the eye can see. It's endless.
Well, I mean, it does end. It's an island.
I think you should start another protest, mate, except this time at your mum and dad. Or they might find that relations with Santiago get decidedly chilly. Let's pretend I never said that.
That was horrific.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Mhm.
You're right, though.
Find yourself a fella. Oh. Hang on, wait a minute, glasses. Where did I leave my glasses? What? Oh. Head, naturally.
Oh, same old Joe.
See you later. Do you think there's lots of Joe Grants out there? You know, like the Doctor's old companions.
Oh, there's a ton.
I do a little search. There's a woman called Tegan in Australia fighting for Aboriginal rights.
Yeah.
There's Burnham Polly in India running an orphanage there.
Yeah.
Oh, there was Harry. Oh, I loved Harry. Oh, there's a Dorothy something. She runs that company, a charitable Earth. She's raised billions.
Dorothy.
And this couple in Cambridge.
Ace.
Both professors. Ian and Barbara Chesterton.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, they've never aged. Not since the 60s.
Wow.
Ironic. Echoes of the Doctor all over the world. With friends like us, he's never going to die, is he?
Alrighty. This is the death of the Doctor.
I never took Ben and Polly for charitable organization types.
Yeah, well,
but then
I mean,
they were very young, so.
Yeah, so it's been a while. So been a while since we've seen them.
So Ian and Barbara did get married then.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, you spend all that time on the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Dodging Daleks and cavemen and terrible things. So, and those are just the companions that are still in this specific time. Yeah. There's plenty all over the place. I mean, technically, where we last left Susan, she was in the future, but I don't know. I know there are, like, audio dramas and stuff of Susan during the Time War. So, but I don't know any of that stuff.
Turlough went back to his own planet. Cressida, who was...
Yeah.
Vicky? Before she decided to go off.
Yeah.
Troilus.
Yeah. So, in
the past.
Yeah. Yeah. Nissa was left on a planet too.
Yeah.
And Steven was left on a planet too. So there's a bunch of them. Trying to go through all of them is a bit hard to remember. It is also just kind of nice thinking about all the old companions, and most of them are still out there, still doing good stuff. Because then you think of the modern companions, and it's like, it's not that much. It's like, Rose at this point is trapped in another dimension with the Metacrisis Doctor, which I guess is not the worst ending possible. She's still alive, and she has her own version of the Doctor. While Martha's a part of UNIT, so that's at least good. Donna's memories have been erased. Amy and Roy are dead now and lived out their lives in the 30s.
But now, that was basically, you said they did that so that the Doctor wouldn't be able to go back to them. But I mean, he's got a time machine; he can go back and see them in the 40s and 50s, and before they died, theoretically speaking.
Yeah, but yeah, well, that's as far as we can go. Yeah. I can't tell you what'll happen with Clara or anyone else. So
now the 8th Doctor's Doctor girlfriend is probably still around at this point.
Yeah, from the movie, she's probably still out there.
And Perry married a warrior from another planet.
Yes, she was saved by the Time Lords from certain death, and then married a warrior from the old sci-fi, Flash Gordon serial, basically. Yeah,
that was an interesting, and it's interesting that they did that here and not on the Doctor Who timeline. Somewhere in there where he reminiscence about, when he has to say goodbye to somebody, he says, "Hey, let me tell you what has happened with some of these other people." Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because he says, the last time he regenerated, so when the 10th Doctor regenerated, we saw him, going to all of his companions, but we only saw the companions from his tenure, basically. But what he says there is that he looked back on everyone, specifically. So, make sure everyone's doing all right. So,
and Jamie, I guess, was still in the past as well.
Jamie was, returned to where he was without his memories.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, that's what they said, but I don't know. That is a little bit confusing. Zoe, too, was sent back to her time without her memories.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Dodo was just left off screen somewhere. We don't know what happened to Dodo. Katarina died horrifically. Adric died horrifically. That was kind of it, though, for horrific deaths of the classic age.
No, what was the woman from Upstairs, Downstairs? The actress just died recently. She aged to death, remember? It was like Champion or...
Charlie?
No, this was...
Sarah Kingdom.
Sarah Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she aged to dust, basically.
Yeah, that's true. That was a terrifying ending of that episode. Who else? Now it's a test of my memory to try to remember them all. Mel just left. Just left with what was his name? Sabalom Glitz. That was his name. Just left. Went off with him.
But in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, they did mention Ace, Dorothy. But I don't remember what Sarah Jane said, but Ace is still out there. Leela. Well, Leela was left on Gallifrey with K9 and the warrior tribes on Gallifrey. Gallifrey's gone, so I don't know what happened to Leela. Maybe she got out of there. Maybe she fought in the Time Wars.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible.
And then the two Romanas.
Yeah. Romana was left. Romana regenerated and then was left not in.
It wasn't at Warriors Gate.
It was. It wasn't quite East Space, I think, but it was somewhere around there with the lion people thing. God, that episode sucked. That was a horrible episode. It may be the worst. It was also the most boring. So
well, that and
yeah, I will at least say I think there was an attempt at a plot in Kinda.
Yeah.
Which is more than can be said of Warriors Gate. That one was really bad. So anyone we're missing from all of them? I don't think so. Oh, and Liz Shaw, which they said she is on the moon base right now.
Yeah.
So we at least know where she is. Who else from Fourth Doctor had like 8,000 companions, but I don't think we're missing anyone at this point. They mentioned Harry, so yeah. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. That's not even getting into audio dramas and stuff.
Yeah.
What happened to Frobisher? We don't know. He could be out there somewhere. So, but yeah, but still a very, very good episode. It's astounding, and I know this is just part of playing the Doctor, but it is astounding how much Matt Smith just naturally fits in with all of them. Because he is, he's very different. He's, technically from past this era, and, generally written by a different showrunner and everything, and built, they basically built his character in this era away from everything of the Russell T Davies era. And yet he just slips in perfectly. He works well with Sarah Jane. He works well with Joe and Clyde and Ronnie. So
now, so what's the story with the actor who played the son? Did he just not want to do it anymore, like Maria, or
something like that? I did not remember that he left, or that he did. I just didn't think it was this soon. But I mean, this is season 4 of 5. So yeah, I think it was. Yeah, he moved on, but still had some cameos there. So they just wrote him that he went to university. So, and I mean, Luke is smart enough. I'm sure he got in early. Is what they went with. So yeah. So now it is kind of funny though that it's just like, okay, well, Maria's gone, and she was in that first episode, and they didn't bring back Kelsey, and now they don't have Luke. So now it's just Sarah Jane and 2 characters that were not there at the very beginning of this show. But still, Clyde and Ronnie are still really good and still work really well. So, yeah. And, yeah, honestly, for I guess what will be the last time we're watching the Sarah Jane Adventures, I think this definitely ends on a high note.
Yeah.
And I definitely preferred this to the last episode.
Yeah.
Like, the last episode was good, but it did kind of, like, meander a little bit for a little while, whereas this one felt, I honestly, probably just because of the addition of Joe, is like, you're not really waiting to be like, okay, so when's the Doctor gonna show up? It's like, oh, Joe's here. Okay, cool. Let's deal with that. And then the Doctor shows up, and it's like, oh, okay, great. That works even better. So yeah. After this, so they finish out the rest of the season. There's like 3 more episodes of season 4. And then season 5 only had 3 episodes. Only had 3 stories. And they actually introduce a new character named Skye. A little girl who's essentially Sarah Jane's new daughter. They find this girl, and Sarah Jane ends up adopting her. It was okay. It was an interesting few episodes, but unfortunately, they only did 3 episodes because after that, Elizabeth Sladen passed away. So, it's pretty unfortunate. What I do remember is the final episode. Obviously, it was not meant to be a final episode, but it really feels like a season finale. So it kind of works out in that of like, it's a good sort of cap to everything else, just with and the story continues. Because technically, the character of Sarah Jane keeps going. Occasionally you hear about Sarah Jane, but unfortunately you just never see her again. So yeah, so it's incredibly unfortunate, and all these episodes, we skipped a bunch of episodes to do these 2. I still really enjoy the Sarah Jane Adventures. I think it is better than Torchwood. I just didn't think we needed to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, It's just these kind of were just the essentials, and you can tell that I didn't think we needed to watch the whole thing because I was so hesitant to start watching this, because we are nearly done with the Matt Smith era, and now we're getting to these episodes. So, but yeah, I guess we could do just a quick, what did you think overall for either this episode of the Sarah Jane Adventures or the spin-offs? I mean, we kind of know already, but
yeah. I don't know if I was watching this 15 years ago, if I had watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, if I would have continued with it. It's kind of like Torchwood.
Yeah.
They're good for what they are. I just don't think I would have gone beyond the first 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And again, just because it's not Doctor Who, you know. And I literally have a 63-year connection with Doctor Who now, from the very beginning, from William Hartnell. So
yeah, I have more of an appreciation for this show now, because it really is good, even though, you know, Doctor Who is the family friendly, all ages can come and watch Doctor Who, and it's all good. But I do like having this specifically for that younger audience. I think is really good, and especially too because I really cannot name an American equivalent of this show. Like, we just have nothing. Like, there was no, you know, young adult or young kid spin-off of Star Trek or something like that. Like, we didn't really have that. Like, the closest would just be the cartoons that was on, you know, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and stuff. But even still, like, this was a bit more serious than some of those. So even though technically it's not as necessary, I still have that appreciation for it. Honestly, more than I have an appreciation. I have less of an appreciation for Torchwood nowadays, just because I understand the idea behind Torchwood of doing, you know, this is just all mature. You know, Doctor Who can do mature stories a lot, but they do still have to lean on, this is a show that all ages will be for. Yeah. Making Torchwood being specifically mature and for adults is a good idea, completely lost in practice, where it's just like, it's the old idea of, well, this is for mature, this is for adults, which is why it's so crude, and it's not smart, you know, for the most part. And maybe because, you know, we had our problems with Children of Earth, if all of Torchwood was like Children of Earth, I think I would have more of an appreciation for it. I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a story that you're not telling on Doctor Who, where it's like, well, these aliens came down, they want to smoke children and make them into drugs. Like, yeah, you're not getting away with that on Doctor Who. You know, little Timmy who's watching with his parents is not, like, you can't get away with a show like that, a story like that on Doctor Who. But for most of Torchwood, it is just that crude, honestly immature storytelling. So, if anything, I'd say the Sarah Jane Adventures is more mature than most of Torchwood is. So yeah. And technically, there are 2 other spin-offs. Well, I suppose technically 3 other spin-offs of Doctor Who. First is K9 and Company, the failed pilot for that show, which was young Sarah Jane, after she had left Doctor Who. And K9, it's almost identical to the Sarah Jane Adventures. It'd be like if you made a classic Who version of the Sarah Jane Adventures, but with no other, like, kids or anything. It's just Sarah Jane and K9 solving adventures. I watched it. It was okay. Everyone says, like, it's kind of a joke of, like, oh, please, whatever you do, stay away from K9 and Company. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. They may be conflating it with the Australian K9 show, which has nothing to do with Doctor Who. Just for some reason, it's a show with K9. He's completely redesigned, but they call him K9. Apparently, that is horrendous. I have not watched that. The 2 other spin-offs, there's one called Class, which came out during the Capaldi era. It's 10 episodes. That was it. It got canceled after that, and I have not watched it. And at this point, it's kind of a joke of how long can I not watch it. And then recently, we had The War Between the Land and the Sea, which was 6 episodes. Heard it was good, at the very least, if not pretty good. I just haven't had no interest in watching it. mainly because when it came out, we were in the middle of Torchwood, and I was just like, I don't know if I want another spinoff right now. Yeah. So, but maybe we'll watch that when we get to that point, but that's going to be a while from now.
Okay.
But that's all the Doctor Who spinoffs. I'm just not sure this is a show that needs spinoffs. The extra material of books and novels and comics and stuff like that, that's all fine, but I don't know. Spinoffs, I don't think we really needed this, so. But still. That's basically it. You got anything else?
I got nothing.
Then that is basically it. We will be back on Doctor Who for whatever episode is next on Doctor Who, or wherever you are. I don't even know if you may just be watching this in the Sarah Jane Adventures playlist. Which, speaking of the Sarah Jane Adventures playlist, that's on screen right now, along with another playlist of every Doctor Who video that's on the channel. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.